Well, good evening. My name is Gat, and welcome back to Sugar Style. And what was that? What was that? Anyway, welcome back to Sugar Style. Last time we were doing Mao's route, which is weird because, like, I thought you would continue it, but now we're in Ichika's route, and it's weird. Just say, I'm gonna see this girl. That's it. Don't call them routes or anything, okay? Like, why? Anyway, it's an Ichika route, it's a brand new day, so let us continue. Today, real classes start. Because it's vocational school, there is no homeroom. Yo, just one of you today? How long have you known that there was... How long have you known that there are two of me? Wait, you got a clone? If I did, I'd love to meet him. Always love it when you make your surprise robot face. Wouldn't have to do that if you'd rein it in a bit. You just don't appreciate my sense of humor. We fall in side by side. So, what classes are you going to sit in on? Oh, that! Have the electric period started already? The school has a pretty curious elective system. Every time I see that word, I'm like, election. You know, like, who's gonna win? Rem or Amelia? Like elections, you know? To who's the best waifu? I don't know. There's 1 hour a day set aside. We can pick a class outside of your department to take. They say the principal devised it, saying he wanted to draw out people's hidden potential or something. Likely related to that. A lot of the alumni in the pamphlets were dual-wielding bizarre job combinations like a doctor attorneys and chess athletes. Why? Why would you ever need a doctor attorney? I suppose their goal was to dig up those rare, multi-talented superhumans. But I'm sure there are plenty of people like me who are just trying to figure out what they want to do in life. Elective hour is the first hour today, so as soon as we reach the school building, I proceed to choose my chosen field. Where are you going? I was thinking of going to the cooking class. Surprising! Were you interested in cooking before? Nah, I'm just hungry, even though I had breakfast. Hoping to grab some free samples, eh? I'm sure people who work in restaurants sneak a bite here and there. Same thing. Well, I was thinking about following you, but I'm not interested in cooking, so guess I'll find something else to do. Really? Alright, well, I'll be there. I'll go see what Pushiroshi's up to. Ichika ought to be in cooking as well, so maybe I'll look for her. Oh, is this it? I wander around the school building, schedule in hand, until I finally find the cooking classroom. Inside, huge cooking implements lines the room. It's like a home ec classroom on steroids. Oh, she's here. I discover Ichika at one of the benches. Okay. Hello? Are you here for your elective period? Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me. Of course. Don't worry, your attendance card. Don't forget your attendance card, okay? Got it. That face, though. She's like, oh, shit. I don't want to see him today. Distraction. Someone needs to distract him so I can leave. There's no one sitting to Ichika's right, so I swoop my right in and take the seat. Predictably, her eyes grow wide in surprise. That level of surprise is usually reserved for people who come back from the dead. Did you hire to hit on me or something? Not that I recall, no. Oh, maybe I was mistaken. Could he possibly be here to deliver a lost item? Look. I don't think the human face is capable of such expression power. Well, it is. Fuck you. Just because I don't have, expressions on my face doesn't mean, the other people don't. You ever see, people tell stories and they get, really into it? Really, you see their face when, it's a bad story, they get all mad. when it's a sad story that happened years ago, they get a little bit sad. You see it. She must have known about the elective thing. Is it that weird that I come to a cooking class?
What are you doing here?
Oh, is that all you're wondering? Let's just say I came to see you.
Wow, super creepy!
Ha ha ha. That's the most brutal takedown I have ever been subject to in at least the last 24 hours. But hey, who cares about that? I'm here to nick a loaf of bread.
Oh, that makes sense.
She must think it's just like me to come here for free food. But the truth is, I've just been wanting to cast a wide net and try everything out. It didn't especially matter which one I went up to on the first day.
I was so weirded out, like, why were you here? Why would you come here when you don't look like you ever cooked a meal in your life?
Do I need a reason to come see you?
Cut it out. No more soap opera lines from you, Buster. No more novellas.
Oh, come on. You gotta admit that was a pretty good one.
It was fine, I suppose. But coming from you, it doesn't make me feel a thing.
Tough audience. Actually, that was more like a personal insult than her dismissing my joke, huh? You seem like the sort of girl who likes to daydream about what it's like when a guy of her dreams first asks her out.
What? Well, so what if I do?
I knew it. Okay, advice time. What should a guy like me say to a girl if he really wants to win her heart?
I think simple is best.
I love you. Like that?
Yeah, plain and direct.
No! If you want to go talk to a girl or anyone of your, person that you're attracted to or whatever, the one line you should say, and you can play it off as like, it's not flirty. It's not like a flirty line. It's just a good conversation starter for when you're talking to that person. Oh, I like your hair. Or like, oh, I like your whatever, clothing. Say that. And it doesn't even have to be like romantic. It could also be friendship. That's your opening move. And like, you just take it from there. That's it. No pickup lines, no nothing. You just go from there. If you want to have a cheesy pickup line, later, somewhere in the middle. Do not just go up to someone and just do pickup line. Well, maybe at a bar. But even then, it's like, how many times is that gonna work on someone? They probably heard it a million times. Oh, like, be like, oh, I like your green scarf, whatever. Don't say whatever, but you know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, plain and direct.
Like dry white toast?
Not that plain.
Silly. So, you're specializing in baking, Itsuka?
Yes, the lingerie course. Yes, the
Bolurgaren. I don't know how to say that.
course.
What is that? Underwear?
Not lingerie, no. Do you make underwear in an oven?
What the hell are you even talking about?
That was what I should be asking you.
Apparently, lingerie has something to do with bread. Okay, let me see.
Rotate memorization with it's pretty boring, right, guys? Today, we'll be diving straight into practice.
Whoa! What a large-hearted woman! I didn't mean it like that, but Hifumi looks down at her chest as if to check how large her heart is.
You got here at just the right time.
Are there cooking classes where you just take notes? I figured they'll all be real cooking.
Oh, of course! You have to learn about how to craft a balanced menu and stuff, right? There's a lot of classes like that.
Like for hospital meals?
I mean, yes, but that's something you should keep in mind for everyday eating too.
So Ichika's considering the nutritional contents of our meals every time she cooks for us? Really? I don't care. I don't care. Like, dude, I make chorizo con huevos. Like, it's chorizo with eggs, and you just mix it all together. And it's super good. But super oily, depending on how much oil you put. And it's super oily no matter what. But it's so good. And you just have like 6 corn tortillas? Oh my god. Man. I had that today and I want it again. Like, it was good. So Ichika's considering the nutritional contents of our meals every time she cooks for us. Suddenly, my diet feels so much more secure. Ma'am, I've never baked bread before.
That's okay. I'll explain it from start to finish. For the first one, you can watch Ichika and use her skills as a reference. Wait, me? Why me? Aren't you two friends? You seem to be having a lively conversation.
She glances at me, unsure of what to say. We don't know each other all that well. I can't imagine she's really ready to call us friends. Should we tell them about us?
Wait, what? Whoa. That's a very misleading way of saying that.
Ichika elbows me in the side. Ichika's my neighbor.
Oh, I see. So you're like childhood friends.
Yep. I'm like her childhood... I'm her childhood friend. Yep. I'm her childhood friend like neighbor.
I'm afraid you lost me. Just don't worry about us. Please continue with the lesson. This guy is fucking idiot. Okay then. So the first step to making bread dough is...
Once she's sure that everyone is looking away from us, Ichika breathes a sigh of relief.
Jeez, did you really have to embarrass me like that?
You worry too much. I'll be serious now that class started, so chill out.
Whatever.
This is my first time doing anything like baking bread, so I'm excited to try it out.
The rate of which bread ferments will vary depend on the season. So as you can see, mastering the art and craft requires a lifetime of study.
Interesting. We spent several minutes stirring the flour into the dough. At first, it sticks to the spatula, making it hard to stir. But over time, it forms into a smooth mass of dough. I don't know if it's because of the salt, or the proofing in warm water, or what, but the yeast is seriously going to town in there. There's a major reaction happening inside this little lump. I'm not no baking expert, but it's gotta be either the salt or the water, right? Like the salt mostly, because that's what the fucking yeast, the bacteria is eating, right? It's eating the fucking salt. Or I don't know. I don't know shit about baking. I baked the cake one time and it fucking, like, I had the stupid, like, the flour, the cake mix, right? Easy, right? How hard can you mess that up? Messed it up. The cake it was okay, but, you know, it could have been more cakey and not destructive. Soon, everyone takes the dough in their hands and starts kneading. I follow suit, setting it on the cutting board and kneading it. Hey, Ichika.
Yes?
So yeast is a fungus, right? Kind of like how natto is bacteria? I don't know if it's just me, but doesn't that make it sound kind of gross?
Yeah, that's just you.
You could at least try to continue the conversation.
Well, I thought the same thing when I was younger. People try to tell me the difference between deliberately fermenting something and letting it
Yeah, like that cheese with the mold in it. Just makes you lose your appetite, right?
Sounds bad, yeah. I feel you, but when you eat it, it tastes perfectly fine.
Oh, really? I can never get past the way it looked, so I never tried it. We both leaned over our dough and resumed kneading. Wonder how's yours look? I tried to glance at Ichika's dough from the corner of my eye, but all I get is a great view of her chest. I scrambled to return to my own work. Take a look. I think it's going pretty well.
Yep, it's nice, soft, and sticky. Next, you gotta really put your back into it. And work it like this.
Ooh. Look at her like
this. Put all your weight into it.
She smacks the bread hard, folds it, turns it over, and slaps it once more for good measure. Ichika moves as strikingly fast like a professional. I see. So you treat it like it's just something rude about my mother. So, you treat it like it just said something rude about my mother, huh?
You don't have to hit it that hard. Slap and fold.
Ha! The springy dough stretches upon the cutting board. Baking bread is fun.
We only just started though.
This is surprisingly tiring. If you did this every day, I bet your arms would get pretty buff.
I hope not.
Ichika hides her arms, embarrassed. I'll remember not to pick a fight with you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, sorry.
You can show a little tact.
Lighten up, girl. That was a compliment.
Doesn't sound like one at all.
Well, what's... Maybe not to a girl, but like to a guy, but like, damn, fool, you're getting buff. Like, boom. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, you see these? You see these tough muscles? Cooking, hell yeah. A few girls watching confusion as we bicker.
Ichika, is this guy your boyfriend? No, definitely not. Why do you ask? Something about you two just, I don't know. You look really tight, you know?
We do? That's just how it was when I was with Mal too. Maybe this is just how I am when I'm friendly with a girl. I'm not too worried about it, but Ichika is beyond embarrassed.
I think you should work alone now.
What? But look at everything we accomplished together. Ichika moves her tools away from me.
Sorry, I don't want to stand out too much.
I understand. I'll only talk to you if I have a question.
Yeah, sorry again.
Hard to be selfish and argue when she's so apologetic about it. I'll just do what I can by following the teacher's instructions. As she commands, I put my non-spherical bowl of dough into a bowl and covered the whole thing with a cellophane. Apparently, you put it into the fermenter like this. How long does it stay in there? I guess I will look around while I wait. They got all kinds of machineries and cookware I've never seen around here. Is this big thing here an oven? I bet this baby could fit like my weight in bread inside. I decided to rifle through the drawers under the work desk too. Scales, food thermometers, an egg beater. What is this thing? Looks like for boring holes into food. It looks more like something you use to make cake, but that I guess that just goes to show how broad a field baking is. Ow! While scavenging around in the drawer, I accidentally caught my finger on a serrated blade. It pricked me a little, so I tried putting some pressure on my finger. In response, a drop of blood balloons on my finger. did you see that? Don't worry, this is nothing.
Show me.
I said I'm okay, seriously, nothing bad.
I always carry adhesive bandages, so just give me your finger.
Dude, you know what? I know I'm stopping and talking a lot, but like, no lie, I need to carry bandages around. I don't know what it is about my fingers, but like, sometimes I like get these like things where it's like, oh, I'm gonna pull the skin off my finger. I pull it, fine. Then like after a minute, I look down, oh, my finger is bleeding. But like I get, well, not anymore, but I used to get a lot of those. Like you could peel my finger, right? Like the skin on my fingers. So I'll peel them. Like, and it's like, I don't know, it's because it's close to the nail or whatever, but it's like, every time I pull it or like at least boop, take it off, blood. And like, it'll be like, well, maybe like once a week, I'll just have blood on my fingers. And I remember one time I freaked the teacher out because like, I pulled it out, right? And I'm like, oh, a little bit blood. It's always a little bit. But I don't know what it was. Blood dripped down my fingers. Literally, I closed my hands to a fist, so I'm like, oh, it's just a little bit of blood, no worries. I open my hand, it looks like I murdered someone. I need to carry bandages, man.
So just give me your finger.
She doesn't look like she's going to back down, so I guess I'll go along with her. Ichika gently takes my hand in hers. Wow, soft. She's so close to me that I'm worried she'll smell my sweat.
Oh, it really doesn't look that bad.
Isn't this where you're supposed to chant a magic spell for me, like, pain, go away?
Oh, preschool teachers could say something that corny.
Lol, that was pretty merciless comeback.
Wow, what does LOL mean?
You know, like LOL, but pronounced as a word.
I'm not a big fan of all that bizarre internet lingo.
Modern peeps like us should use hip slang. First of all, never say low, cause ill. Never, I hate those people who are like, you mean, what is it? BRB, or like they say that like out loud. BRB, or like, I had a friend, like we're just chatting, right? Like on Xbox Live. He will always say like, G2G, got to go, and it's like, bruh, just say gotta go. It's not like we're typing or anything, we're on voice chat. Modern people like us should use hip slang.
Sure, whatever.
We rinsed the cup with water and then Ichika put a bandage on it. She's been holding my hand for so long that I'm starting to blush.
That should do it.
Yep, thanks.
No problem. Hello.
That's not quite how you use that. The bandage was a gnarly design with some cartoon character on it. I can't help but chuckle. So, is the fermenting almost done?
Of course not. It takes much longer.
What? Don't we gotta roast that sucker soon?
After it's risen once, we knead out the gas, then leave it to ferment again. Weren't you listening to the teacher?
Oh man, I totally missed that. So, does that mean I won't get to see it fully baked?
Yeah, sorry. It takes two more hours to ferment. So we'll probably finish baking just before the end of the school day.
For real? That's what I was most excited for.
Hello?
I forbid you from ever using hip sling again, young lady.
What? You meanie?
That's just how it goes for electives, I guess. It kind of feels like I went into a mini work study program. Good times. Here, I thought we would just knead and bake, but there's a lot. Sorry. Here, I thought we would just knead and bake, but there's a lot more to bread than I realized. Difference in temperature and volume could lead to a surprising effects on the result. Maybe the lesson alone isn't enough to just give today meaning. That is true though. That's one thing I learned about cooking. You need to like at least, do it. How do I say it? It's not as, oh, put it on a pan, make it. It's like eggs. That used to be my thing. Like, it's like, get the eggs, put it in a cup, scramble it, put it like that. No salt, no whatever. I would have been fine with that. Then after I started putting salt, then more salt, then pepper. Then I'm thinking about throwing onions next time I make eggs. Oh, you could do a lot with eggs, man. Like, you need to, like, learn to cook. At least a little bit. At least just eggs. Eggs, bacon. Bacon's easy. You just put that sucker in a pan. Eggs, bacon, and pancakes. Pancakes will be a little bit harder for you, but once you learn how to make pancakes, it's like, bam! It's all good, you know? Anyway, I'm home. We lock eyes for a moment, but she ignores me and walks by. I am home!
Just shut up already. Welcome back. You happy now?
Very happy. Happy beyond words, honestly.
Why are men all so rude?
Communication is important, Mel.
Yes. Welcome home and goodbye.
I watch her slump and shrug away, muttering under her breath all the while. Then I return to my room. I drop my bag, heavy with books, onto the floor before falling to bed, limbs outspread. Whew, I'm beat. It's only spring, but bugs are already slamming themselves into the fluorescent lights. Water break. Our proximity to the mountains means summer is going to be bug hell.
Hey, are you home yet?
Whoa, who's that? Itsuka? I open my door to find Itsuka, who apparently been waiting for me. What's up?
Here.
Itsuka throws a plastic bag at me, seemingly embarrassed to have it. Oh, what's this for? It's a slender bun filled with cream and chocolate. Shut up. Take it. Thank you. Take it. Eat it. That sounds good. I'm gonna get high today on stream. It's Monday. It's 3 a.m. So like later in the day, right? When we stream, I'm gonna get high and I'm gonna buy some snacks before the stream. And it's gonna be fun. I need to buy some donuts or something. Have them with chocolate or cream or strawberry. Ooh, man. Anyway, it's a slender bun filled with cream and chocolate. Hey, is this?
Yeah, it was made from the dough you prepared.
And I get to eat it?
Of course. Did you think I came here just to taunt you with it?
Sounds like something you'd do.
Okay, give it back.
I snatch it away from her grabby hands. It's mine now. No takesy backsies.
I made the topping and filling myself. It's not fresh anymore, but I'm sure you don't mind.
Unable to contain myself, I take a big bite of it on the spot. Wow, it's delicious. This is seriously baked from the dough I made? With its stringy texture, it seems every bit as good as something you buy at the bakery.
Come on, don't tackle me your mouth full.
Thank you. I feel I'm so happy. I thought I'd never get to eat it. The filling and stuff are simple, but they're perfect. Man, this tastes amazing. I take another chomp out of it.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm off to start dinner now. See you later.
Yeah.
Don't complain to me if you spoil your dinner with that pastry. Got it?
Worry not. I'm pretty darn hungry today.
Good.
Is she smiling at me? Ooh. Itsuka takes a few steps before turning back to me again.
One more thing.
Yeah?
Next time, try some of mine. I want to make sure I'm not just making something I like, but something everyone can enjoy. Maybe it could be
Sounds great.
Thank you.
With that, she finally sits up for the cafeteria. Bruh, I need to make a friend with like someone at a restaurant or someone going to a culinary school, something, so I can eat their damn food. Like, come on, man, you gotta admit, if you got a friend that's in culinary and you're their taste tester, come on, that's like the best job ever. Dude, I'll do that for free. I'll do that shit for free. With that, she finally sits up to the cafeteria. So good. Wiping the cream off my face, I notice I'm wearing a big old grin. She really is a sweetheart. I feel like Itsuka's the kind of girl who will always be on your side, no matter what happens. Dude, that was sweet. I like that. I like that one. And now we go over... I was gonna be like, we go to a different girl. No, maybe we are. Hold on. Yeah. Look. It's gonna be her. Fucking knew it. Do I get to choose at all? Like, when do I get to choose which one I want? Like, you know what's pissing me off? This is probably like, oh, you can't just decide on the girl yet. You gotta meet all of them first and get their personalities and who they are all in one. Then you get to decide. It's like, come on. Like, I already know who I want. And I still want them, even though we met Itsuka and fucking Mao. I wanna be with Kaname. Elegant, smart, couple years older than me. Just take me. I'm not gonna lie. And she has a soft side for like cartoons and all that. Take me. Take me now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Kaname, man. Kaname, take me. Anyway. It'll probably be after the next episode where I get to meet Kaname. Anyway, if you like today's episode, I want you to beat up the like button, hit the subscribe button, just brutalize that bell notification after you hit the subscribe button because, you know, they're homies and they go together, and leave a comment saying that I am the greatest vato in the lands. I am the greatest vato. Vato loco. I'm crazy vato. And before you say what vato is, the only one that I could think that everyone knows, it's basically homie. It's homie. You know, homie, friend, buddy, dude. That's another one. Anyway, well, I'll see you tomorrow. And this is Gat saying farewell. And as always,